Hello and welcome back everybody. In this one we'll be taking a look at a new site I discovered near the Mars 3 lander, the USSR lander, in an area of Mars called Terra Sirenum. Possible Olivine-Rich Crater in Terra Sirenum. That's what the HiRISE team calls this photograph, acquired on the 19th of June 2011 at 25.1 centimeters per pixel. I'll be showing images cropped from the JP2 black and white map projected file, just under 660 megabytes in size. There's a look at the low-res black and white, and the anomalies are scattered about this rather windy terrain. Check out the dust devil tracks. That's what they look like to me, folks. Located in Terra Sirenum at 49 degrees 22 minutes south, 136 degrees 41 minutes west. We'll have a look at some of the other anomalies close by towards the end of the video. The first anomaly doesn't show up that well. It is in the blurry part of the photograph, but right there, folks, you can make out the shape. It's about 12 by 12 meters in size. It's got a strange dome-like protrusion or knob in the center, and then this part seems to be curved over towards the protrusion right there, folks, slightly elevated off the surface on the right hand side. So we're looking at some type of craft there, technology, some type of structure, maybe even a dolmen type of structure, who knows, or a blockhouse. Here we're looking at another object about the same size. This one looks more like a partial hexagon shape again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides visible. The edges are slightly bent down. Bevel over here on the one side. Looks rather metallic, slightly bent. And it's got these two smaller parts on either side of this strange triangular part right there in the center. Also elevated slightly above this, almost this shaped anomaly, and then we've got another strange bright rectangular part here to the left, and it's got like a rounded arc shape to it on the right hand side, in line with the center of this object. I don't know if there's any significance to that. There's another disc shaped anomaly about 12 meters across. Get the rounded shape, and then the customary smaller part in the center. This one looks like a triangular object pointing through the center of this disc shaped anomaly there. And there's another disc, folks. This one's about 8 meters across. Again, this is in the blurry part of the photograph, so it breaks up quite badly, but there you can see the disc shape, and it's got like a raised area in the center. Very strange. Looks like slightly elevated off the surface as well, standing on a thin part running across what looks like an opening over there. Check out the small parts on these anomalies, folks. We'll zoom in on this one. It's about 14 meters long, and then there's this disc shaped anomaly in the center. I wonder if this is a hatch on top of this object. We don't know for sure, folks. So a slight bevel over here on the one side, and again we're looking at small parts on top of larger objects. This one over here is about 14 meters across, folks, and it's got 3 smaller objects. Check out the equal spacing between those, and then this strange dome-shaped object, it seems to be sticking over this larger part on top of a rectangular base there. Check out the raised edges there too. Looks like this is slightly hollowed out with this part sticking out of it. Another slot type of anomaly on the side of this object. And then the usual block. This one's about 5 by 5 meters in size, with a hole right there in its center. Check it, the right angles to that, folks. Strange alignment over here of those parts. There's another block over here to the right. It's about 3 to 4 meters wide, and you can check it's got right angles to it, straight edges. And then these strange parts on top of this flat piece. It looks almost as if this is a piece of metal. And then these out of place smaller parts on the top. Okay, let's check out that site and have a look at some of the other artifacts nearby. There's a summary of the objects we checked out. Looks rather strange, almost like an outpost. And then over to the southwest, got these strange objects next to one another there, like dome shapes. Inside looks like an enclosure. There's also a block inside this enclosed area. Two similar parts there, folks, like a disc shape to this one. Check that out, another dome shaped anomaly on that block, slightly elevated. I wonder if that's a type of a vent or a hatch again. Until we get a close-up look, we can't say for sure. And these are really poor quality photographs. Check there, small part in the center of a spear-shaped anomaly there. Small part sticking out of this arched part on that dome-shaped anomaly there. And again, we're looking at placement of objects, equal spacing between those. Check that out. There's another triangle there, folks. We've seen so many of those. I wonder what the significance of that is. Uniform width to this piece. Looks like another part over there. Always the small protrusions or knobs in the centers of these objects. Check out this. Looks almost like some type of wreckage or a wren. Two parts separated there. It's got the small bridging part in the gap there. And then over to the west, check out the two parts there. Got a step or a gap between them and a small part bridging the gap, and this is perpendicular to this one side. Long narrow part there, parallel sides, and a small object in the center. Looks like a block or part with an opening, with this part sticking out of that opening. Doesn't look like a natural boulder to me, folks. Check out the 90-degree angle, yeah? Small part in the center of this block. two similar objects there. This one's placed diagonally over that one. And again there, small object in the center of that. Got a disk, strange dome-like anomaly in the center. And this we've seen quite often as well. Three narrow parts placed parallel with one another in a row. Also, yeah, this part looks as if it's got like an opening to it, and this piece sticking out of the opening. It's definitely over this side, on the right hand side. Check that out, folks. That's it for this one, everyone. Thank you for watching. Share your comments and thoughts in the commentary below. I'd love to hear what you think of these. To my new subs, welcome on board. I hope you liked my research. And to those of you who haven't subscribed yet and you like my work and research, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, clicking on the bell, and clicking the option all. That way you'll know when I upload my next video. Much appreciated. Okay folks, I'll see you in the next video or in the hangout tonight with Chris. Take care. Until then, bye bye for now.